Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about your loan programs. I was looking through the sheets that you gave us, and they look like they're really incredible programs that are really helping our professionals out there. And I wanted to bring you on to talk a bit about those. But before we do that, would you tell us a little bit about you, introduce us to yourself?
Yeah, and thank you, of course, for having me come on this today. I met with Nancy, I think last week or maybe the week before, and we got to chat a little bit, and that was really great. And she connected me with you guys. So, really excited to do this. Thanks again so much for having me on. Like Tanya said, I'm Cassie Whitaker. I'm a junior mortgage loan officer here at Bank Central Mortgage. Um, our office is based out of Lowell, Arkansas, but we are licensed in 47 states. So if you guys have listings in Missouri, Oklahoma, like I know a lot of agents are kind of licensed in these sister states, we can service those as well. So we're not just locked into Arkansas or Northwest Arkansas. We're good everywhere except for like Maine, Massachusetts, and New York. So way up there, kind of out of reach anyways. But I'm going to just go ahead and jump in here, sharing my screen. Let me know. Let's see. Can you guys see this?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So I will just jump in really quickly to a broad overview of everything we offer. With us being a bank, that definitely opens up more doors of opportunities. Our, our programs aren't black and white. We're pretty flexible. We can fit just about any need, as well as offer just about any loan out there. So myself and everybody in my office, we do residential only. So construction and land, that's something that I personally cannot service, but we can within our bank. For me, we offer everything right here except for these two. So we can go all the way to 3% down on conventional. We have all government. We have these fun ones right here, which we'll get into in just a second. These ones are occupation specific and they are really, really strategic if you have to have the right buyer for it. Jumbo over here in Bridge, we offer those. We offer down payment assistance. The state of Arkansas does $15,000 towards down payment. So we are able to do those as well. We do HELOCs out of our office and we offer fixed and adjustable rates. So let's click over to my next screen here. There we go. So these are what I feel make our bank so unique because we don't really see these anywhere else. These are occupation-specific loans, and all three of them offer the same thing. They offer no down payment and no PMI. So no private mortgage insurance on that. We offer our Service Hero loan to all first responders and teachers, hence Hero. I just did an event on Monday for teachers, brought them like some donuts and stuff like that, but really just to let them know like this is an option because not a whole lot of people know about it. And especially for our first responders and teachers, like they are the unsung heroes and their pay unfortunately does not reflect that. So we offer this to them because we don't want homeownership to be out of reach. We want it to be for everybody, especially those raising the next generation. So there are on all of these minimum FICO scores and kind of lower max DTI, but I mean, these are all very average. We've never really had an issue qualifying anybody under it. Down here, our professional business, this is to anybody essentially who sought higher education past their bachelor's degree. So lawyers, professional engineers, professors, especially if you guys have some buyers down in Fayetteville who work at the college, they would qualify for this. And then lastly, down here, our professional medical one. This one's really fun because it not only covers doctors, but it covers residents and fellows. So when those guys are fresh out of school, homeownership is probably, not in their short-term plan, but it can be. And this keeps them out of the rent cycle. So they can be fresh out of school in their residency or in their fellowship and getting into a home for no down payment and no PMI. Any questions on this? I feel like I kind of blew through it.
Yeah, so okay,
Thinking.
just wanted to make sure. So this is going to be on loans for primary residency, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it has to be their primary residence. So we can't offer this for like any kind of Airbnb, investment properties, stuff like that. But I mean, majority of these are geared towards younger professionals or just professionals who might feel like homeownership is out of their reach, but it's not. Like we're giving them a way into that.
Okay, so for the business professional, so you said it's for anyone that has above a bachelor's, or is it just for those like specific professions? Because I know like my brother, he got his master's, but he's working for like the city of Rogers. Not so much
Right.
yeah.
This one, this one is almost like kind of case by case, just because they have to not only have that degree, like they have to have those credentials behind their name, but they also have to be working in that field. So unfortunately, like in the case of your brother having that higher education, but maybe not working in a field like that, I'm not sure if that would apply. That's why on here it says like lawyers, engineers, professors, like somebody who had to go in for that higher education and then is still practicing in it.
Okay, yeah, I mean that makes total sense. Does anyone else have any questions on this? I know that these are going to be great programs. A while back ago, another one of my clients who is in the medical field, someone else had a very similar program, but they don't run it anymore. Do you know if this is going to be something that your bank just offers, or is it going to be like more so um like when grant money runs out or something like that?
I mean, we have offered this for years,
Okay.
so there's really no end in sight for it. We did offer it a couple years ago on the medical one for nurses. That one we did rescind, so we don't offer it for nurses anymore. It's just these five right here. So like residents, fellows, doctors, dentists, ophthalmologists. So that one is a little more set in stone. This one's set in stone, like only these few will qualify. This is the one where it's like we're going to go in and evaluate and see like what kind of education you have and then also what kind of occupation you have.
Okay, that's perfect. Um,
Mhm.
these are really good loan programs, and I know that a lot of you are teachers, were teachers in past lifetime, speaking to my agents. So this is like one of those things that you guys show up with a box of donuts, talk to your people that you already know about these programs. I know a few of y'all are currently working, but like, everyone has a teacher in their family. Everyone has someone that can benefit from this. It's just they don't know about it. So sharing the information, which I already sent everyone the PDF, take a screenshot
Oh,
of it
good.
and what's it called? And make sure you share it on your social media because you just never know who is going to be out there and going to benefit from the information that you have to offer. Because this is a great deal. Even if they have a down payment, but the fact that it's no private mortgage insurance,
Right.
like that's amazing. How much would you say that saves them?
I mean, PMI is kind of like an interest rate, right? It's going to depend on how much is down anyways. If it's 0% down, obviously it'll be higher. It's going to depend on credit, all that kind of stuff. So this could save your borrowers anywhere between, $100, $200 a month, which is huge, especially with how interest rates unfortunately are right now. I mean, every penny is going to count. When we're looking right now at rates that are like 6.5 up to almost 7%, no PMI could be the difference between, qualifying or not. So that this is pretty huge.
Oh yeah, I agree. I know you
Mhm.
have another sheet that you wanted to share as well.
Yes. So this right here is for our first time or retiree buyers. So this is where we offer that 97% financing. We can go all the way down to 3%, which is actually lower than FHA because FHA requires 3.5. So we just brought it down to a good number, 3%. they do not have to provide that 3% from their personal funds too. So we can do like a gift letter, which comes from immediate family. They just fill out a little sheet we give them saying like your relationship to them and then how much you are giving them. We'll need the check documented showing coming from this account, entering the other one. So as long as we can trace it, totally fine. We have first-time buyers all the time getting, their down payment from mom or dad, or getting their down payment from grandma and grandpa. So we can 100% do that. It does not have to come from their own funds. If they do not have a parent or somebody in their family who can give them that gift fund, that's when we're able to use that DPA loan, the down payment assistance through the state of Arkansas. Like I said earlier, up to $15,000. It's pretty easy. I mean, the same way you apply for us, we use all that same information through the state. It's just something we go through them for, but like the borrower isn't required to do anything extra. So super easy, super simple. That $15,000 does have to be paid back, but it's all worked in together. So it's not gonna like kill you. So
That's
yeah,
really
that's for
Sorry, I have a lot of people that want to do conventional loans because, and I just want to make sure that everyone knows this, FHA does keep the PMI the lifetime of the loan. So
mhm,
it would be much better for you to get someone qualified under a conventional loan as opposed to the PMI. The interest rate on conventional might be a little bit higher, but again, like there is options to refinance later down the road.
mhm.
There's a ton of things that you can do on this. And unless you're putting like 15% down, even on FHA, the PMI is still going to stay for like, is it 9, 10 years, something like that?
FHA, it stays for the life of the loan. But with these conventional ones, as soon as you hit 20%, we knock it off.
Yeah. Yeah, and that could
Mhm.
be like whether the house appreciates in value or you just, you pay it off. So having a conventional loan is the route to go if it's possible. Of course, we want to make sure that the client qualifies for the best program that fits them.
Of
But this
course.
is a really good loan with a low down payment, that's going to help them not have to potentially refinance, unless something crazy happens, like the interest rates go back down to 4.5 or something like that. But it's a really, really good option. Hopefully soon. I'm
Oh
praying.
gosh, something has to happen.
Yeah.
Something has to happen. Well, that was mainly like our main three that I really wanted to go over with you guys. These two, and Tanya, I'll send you these as well if you want to spread them out. But these are just like some good cheat sheets for you guys. So this one is just all the first time home buyer frequently asked questions. So this is something that like we typically include with our first time buyers when they come talk to us. We'll give them this, we'll give them the next one that I'm going to show you too. But this would be good even for you guys. Like I've met with a couple new agents before and I even gave them these for themselves. Like study up on this because of course that client you're right in front of them. They're going to ask you. So if you can kind of shoot back and know all the answers to this stuff, it's just going to make you look really good, keep your client calm and collected. Everybody's on the same page and we're all having a good time. So I will send these to you, Tanya, and then you can spread them out. But it's really everything that they're going to ask you immediately off the bat. What's PMI? Who do I need to talk to? What do I do if my credit scores aren't good? What's the difference between down payment? So all of those lender questions, you guys would have this to kind of refer back to. Or if you don't even want to talk to it or talk to them about it, you can just be like, here's this flyer, read through it. And if you have any other questions, you can call me or call her down here because my info is down here for you guys. This last one here too, this is a good one, especially if you're in the middle of the deal. Our borrowers got to know what they can and cannot do because, again, this could be the difference between closing or not. So we want to make sure we are not taking out any new lines of credit, credit card, loan, whatever, even if it's as 0% financing. It will not charge you interest, but it will still show up on your credit report. And if that shows up, late in the game and it drops your credit, which it typically does when you open a new line, it'll drop it a couple points. scratch your credit. We have to increase the rate. Now, are we going to qualify? Are we going to not? So that's something we want to wait to do until after the papers are signed and we have the keys. Do over here, consult with someone like me, a lender, see what our budget is before we go fall in love with the house that might be out of reach. Stay current and make all payments on time. So it's just good stuff to kind of urge them to do or not do when you're starting the process, in the middle, all that stuff, because we want to keep the deal going. We want to make it fun for everybody. So, but we've all got to be working together. We're all a team. So
Yeah.
I will, I guess, open the floor for questions because those were all of my flyers that I wanted to go over with you guys. So I will stop. Let me see how to stop sharing my screen here. Okay. Is my screen still showing up or no?
It is still showing up. So usually you go to the bottom, or there should be like a red tool. Or let me see if I can do it.
Oh, stop share. Oh, found it. Okay.
Awesome. Then.
Clearly, I haven't used these since COVID, so it's been a while.
No, I get it. I wouldn't know how to use Zoom if I wasn't on it every week. But yeah. Um, but yeah, does anyone have any questions? Anything that they want to share?
No, I really like the specialty loans that Cassie was offering just because the no PMI really caught my eye. Of course, the credit score is higher than your typical FHA and your debt to income, but I think it's to their best benefit anyway, just because, it's always nicer to have a lower DTI. But I appreciate Tanya and I appreciate Cassie for jumping on the call and sharing.
No, thank you. Thank you for connecting us.
Yes, hopefully we can
Yeah, thank you.
give you some business sometime. Spread the word.
Yeah, I would love to work with you guys. Anybody else on here? I'll look through names real quick. But I mean, if you guys have questions, text, call, email, like I said, on the bottom of those flyers is all my contact information. So if you maybe think of a question later from our meeting now, text me, email me, anything. I'm available for that. So, yep.
Perfect.
But thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Any last questions before we hop off? Usually we're pretty quiet.
Yeah, we're good.
That's
Awesome.
okay.
Well, thank
I
you
just
so
hope
much.
I wasn't going too fast. I apologize, guys.
No, I think this was perfect. But yeah, no, thank you so much for hopping on with us. And we really appreciate your time, you sharing your valuable knowledge, and hopefully we'll do business in the future. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love it. Thanks, guys.